wasn't a hater this week. I went live right off the bat. Yes. me trying to be still so I can have a good cover image. And before I forget, that mean I'm live? That's what you're showing me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I gotta send all my invitations to people. Let's see. And then share my video. I don't know if I'm behind. Hello. As y'all come in, y'all know I be dealing with little technical difficulties over here. Instagram be hating on me sometimes. What's up, IG bestie? I don't know. Do I call you bestie or do I call you twin now? Because I realize I'll be calling you both of them. So since we didn't realize our birthdays back to back, I think it's going to be twin. So hey, twin. And I'm glad you on because I'm going to need you in these comments. Piggybacking some stuff. I'm just putting that out there right now to let you know. And I'm trying something new tonight, but I'm going to try to watch the comments from my laptop instead of my phone because I feel like it's going to help me keep up more. But then I don't want to be sitting here looking down at my computer the whole time. So the struggle's real. Happy Monday. Happy Marketing Monday. I'm still working on another name for this, but I feel like Marketing Monday is starting to stick, so it's probably just going to be Marketing Monday. And I'm just giving a few more people a chance to hop on. Y'all know I go live at 9, not 9:15, not 9:01, 9 o'clock. Let me see. Okay, I was trying to make sure I got ring. There he is. I was just making sure I sent you the live, bro. You already on it. Again. Okay, well, I know the two of y'all gonna answer this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway, so I'll go ahead and get started because it's 9:03. But I want to know, and if I'm not mistaken, of course my mom's on here, so she's gonna be in the comments too. I want to know what y'all are doing to build your email list. Let's start there. I want to know what's already working for you in building your email list. And hey, Nadia, welcome. So the starting question is, what are you already doing to build your email list? I need to see that in the comments. And if you're not building your email list, it's okay. You could be honest and say it. I can be honest and say I haven't been as intentional about building my email list as I should be, as I know I should be. But that's just because I've been focusing on 1,000 other things in my business, and it might be time for me to get some extra hands on deck. So yeah. Hello again to all of you who are joining. The starting question is, what are you currently doing to build your email list? That is the starting question as you all come in. I was honest about mine and said I have not been as intentional about it as I should be, but all of that is changing, honestly, now as I speak. If you are not currently building your email list, it's okay to say that I'm not doing nothing. That's why I'm doing these lives, to help y'all with that. Little funny tidbit, my big bro Kareem with True Digital Marketing is actually going to hop on a little bit later. And we have something that we're going to kind of talk about together. I kind of bullied him into joining me tonight, but he also kind of volunteered himself at the same time. So I was like, well, since you available, you hopping on. And he was like, I'm not going to tell you no. So I just want y'all to know that someone said I'm frozen. Anybody else having an issue hearing me? Anybody else? Mom, am I moving over there on yours?
Mm-hmm.
If you can hear me and see me, give me a thumbs up. Okay, well, everybody else said they good. So, Blazing Bee, try refreshing yours. Maybe that'll help you. My twin said ads and posting a link from Wix when I send one and tell people to comment their email. That's smart. I need to try that. But you just got on me about not using ads, so we can talk about that anyway. She also said I sponsor random giveaways for emails, and me and the event planner share the emails for the raffle. So I guess we're gonna talk about I'm gonna say something about giveaways. It wasn't on my list of things to talk about tonight, but my mom mentioned giveaways earlier, and the fact that my twin just said something about giveaways definitely have me like, okay, I'm gonna hop into giveaways. So I'm gonna say right now, okay, I don't like watching the comments from my laptop. I'm gonna stay right here. But anyway, I'm gonna give first kind of like what I feel are some benefits that you get from building your email list. And for my other marketing professionals that are in here, y'all can help me out in the comments and add yours. But one of like the biggest things that I feel like is a benefit of building your email list is that it allows you to build relationships with your customers without the competition that you have from social media. So on social media, people come into contact with 20, 30, 40, 50 to 100 brands per day, right? And when you are going straight into their inbox, it cuts out the competition, because now you really are kind of giving them no option to shop with nobody else but you. So I think that in my opinion, that's one of like the top reasons that you should be sending emails, period. And I'm going to just drop out. Don't overthink them. If you're overthinking them, you already messed up right there. But I'll give y'all kind of a little peek at my strategy later. The next thing is it helps you to drive traffic directly to your website. So as Kareem pointed out a couple of weeks ago when we did the Is My Website Trash episode, your website is the only thing that you own and you control. So when social media is really a middleman. Your emails take them straight from that email to your website without them having to click the link in your bio, which means now they got to go from the piece of content they saw to your profile page, to the link in your bio, to whatever little landing page you have right there. They got to go through all these different steps. But when it's your email, all they have to do is scroll to whatever little button you have, click it, and they go directly to your website. So that's kind of one of my second things. Oh, twin said repurpose content. I got that on here too, because it also helps you to reinforce your social media content. So like I go live every Monday at 9 p.m. Not only do I say that on my social media, but every Monday I send an email that reinforces that. So now my audience is getting the same messaging across either platform, whether they see me on social media or they see me in my email. And it's just another way for me to reinforce whatever I put on Instagram. Friday, I went live about Threads. I also sent the email about Threads that reinforced everything I talked about in that live. So just another way, again, to nurture those relationships that are already there and cut through all the other noise and stuff on social media and bring them right to me. And my last one is increasing customer loyalty. So now I'm able to, or you, if you're a product-based business especially, you're able to offer discounts and things to people who already are buying from you. And that is going to make them want to keep buying from you, okay? So I just, those are kind of my little tidbits on email, why you should be building your email list. Again, the question for tonight, I have to remember what my question for the night is because I want y'all to answer it. I want to know how many of you are already building your email list and what are some things that you're doing to build your email list. If you are not building an email list, it's okay to be honest and say that. I'm going to take a peek over here at the comments. Oh, Reem said that quote about sites. I'm gonna quote you. I posted the little tidbit from it today, but yeah, no, Reem came through with the reasons why you need email marketing in our last live. Go check that out if you have not watched it. He gave a whole example story as well, and then I piggybacked on him and told you how you need to be using your social media to also build your email list. So I'm gonna give you 3 tips. Well, now 4. Because contests have come up twice tonight. So I'm going to give you 4 things that you can start doing tomorrow to actually start to build your email list. Now, this is not me saying that this is it, because there's really other things that you can add to this as well. But y'all know I really do not like to be on live too long. And I'm going to tag Reem in on tip 3. And he going to kind of give y'all some information from the website standpoint of it. So I'm really only going to give y'all 4. So before I get into the first tip, I want to know how many of you are product-based businesses. How many of you are selling something online? If you're a product-based business, just comment product. If you're a service provider, comment service. I want to know that because email marketing looks a little different, not too different, but it does look a little bit different. And I just want to know who's in here. And let me see. Yes, sent. Discount codes work. They do. They work. Not currently building. Wait. They're still coming in fast. Hold on. They had a fill in. Okay, that's a great. When you're doing vendor events, definitely have a sign-up sheet. And that wasn't even a tip for the night, so that's a freebie. But Nadia, that's a great way to collect emails and doing giveaways that way. I used to work vendor shows for a client, and we would enter for a gift card, enter for a special discount, and we would just send an email out for 20% for everybody that joined. So everybody ended up getting a discount code, but they don't know that everybody was getting it. So just that's kind of like a little free. I see I got some product bases. Twin, you kind of don't count, but okay. I'm gonna let you make it because you got clients who have take your clients on. No, I'm playing. But okay, the reason why I asked is because if you're a product-based business, one of the easiest ways to collect emails is to make it mandatory at checkout. So on your checkout page, I know Shopify allows you to do this. That's kind of the e-commerce platform that I'm most familiar with. But I know that in your settings, you can make it to where it's mandatory for people to put their email in at checkout, and it should automatically add them to your subscription list. So that's why I asked who were product-based businesses versus service-based, because you kind of got a leg up on us, us service providers, because most of us don't have a checkout page unless we are offering digital products, which kind of makes us service and product based. But you have a leg up to add that option onto your checkout page. So write that down. If you need to go into your settings, whatever platform you're using, and you need to make sure that when guests are on your site and they're checking out, that they are entering their email. And if you want to get into SMS marketing, this is another free tip, make them have to put their phone number too. These are things that you can make required on that in that field, okay? So again, the question was for those of you who are joining. Well, now we got 2 questions that y'all got to answer. The first thing is, what are some things you're doing to build your email list? And then the second one is, I want to know if you're a product-based business or a service-based business. If I am not getting to the comments right now, don't worry, I will come back to them. I'm trying to just get everything out so I don't keep y'all on here too long. And I got to make sure I get time for Reem to come give us whatever little nuggets he going to drop. Because y'all know he going to drop some nuggets. So getting into my second one. I got a little, this question is kind of a little story time. But I want to know how many of you have put your email address in on a website to get like a free product or something. So like if you go onto a website and it's like spin the wheel for 25 for your chance to win a special discount, and you got to put your email address in to spin the wheel. Or if it's like for a free ebook or free something that'll help you, and you put your email address in. I want to know how many of y'all have done that. She's applying all the pressure. Look, I'm giving the people what they need, okay? I'm gonna always give y'all what y'all need. But I want to know how many of y'all have done that. I personally got so many emails that come to my inbox that I really need to unsubscribe from, because I realized I only did it to get whatever that little free thing was, but then I really don't like none of the email content they send, and now it's just clutter in my inbox. But yeah, I know I'm victim to it, and that's good marketing if I'm falling victim to it, because I don't fall victim to a lot of marketing stuff. But Blazing B says she has for ebooks. My mom said me. Oh, also Blazing B says she's a brick and mortar. So that's email collection looks different for brick and mortars too. But again, I know from our consultation call that you are collecting emails, because like I said, make it mandatory at checkout. You told me that you send the receipts through email. So that's automatically a way that you're collecting those emails. So that's great. So the reason why I asked you all, I'm going to try to slow down a little bit. Y'all know I talk fast. If I'm going too fast, my mom over here shaking her head like, yeah, girl, if I'm going too fast, just come and slow down. Because y'all know I get excited about this and I could go full speed. But I'm going to slow down a little bit. So the reason why I asked how many of you have fallen victim to that, because that strategy is called lead magnets. So what those things do is it entices people to want to join your email list. It's something, it makes them feel like they're getting something in exchange. So yeah, I'm going to give you my email list if you give me 20% off. Or if you're giving me a free ebook or a free worksheet or a free download that's going to help me with something. And it doesn't always have to be free, because it could be an ebook that you're giving me for $5 today only if I join the email list, right? So it's not always necessarily free, but I was just about to say that, twin. It gives value. That's the whole point about lead magnets. So many of you who are on here that I personally know, you've downloaded my social media branding worksheet. You've downloaded my marketing checklist. Those are lead magnets. Y'all have definitely joined on into whatever my lead magnet strategy was, and I have those emails, and now you get my emails once a week. And the fun thing is, because my emails now coincide with giving you value, my click rate is over 50%, which is really good. So we'll get to that. I got another live that I'm planning to talk about click-through rates and open rates and all of those things. I'm going to give y'all a little hint at my strategy for how I get people to actually open my emails later. If I don't say it, I need somebody to comment and be like, don't forget to give us that strategy, okay? But that's one of the reasons why. So I want you all to start now when you're going to websites. Pay attention to those things that make you put your email in. Because now just use that same template on your website. So if like Nadia with nails, right? If it's just a summer color list for nail polish, could be really something really simple. You could make it in Canva or Word document where you could list the top 10 trending nail colors for the summer that people get when they go to your website and they subscribe. That was free game. But I'm just letting you know, like, that's something that's easy. And people want stuff that brings them value. Something else. People love free shit. I say that every week. People will spend more money if shipping is free. People will spend more money if you give them something free before they purchase, or if you add on a discount for whatever they spend. That's what your lead magnet should be around, okay? You want to give them as much value for free to get them now to spend more. So that's tip 2. Again, if I'm going too fast, let me know. If I'm not, shoot them thumbs ups, because y'all know I need at least 2 before I go forward. If you've just joined, the questions for the night are, what are you doing to already build your email list? And the second one is, I want to know who's a product-based business and who is a service-based business. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with tip 3 before I add Reem on, because I got like 2 questions I want to ask him. And then this is kind of, to me, the more, well, I lied. Let me do contest, and then we'll go to add and Reem. So Reem, comment ready to let me know that you're ready, and give me 2 minutes and I'm about to add you in. So contest. Because they came up twice tonight and I wasn't going to talk about it, so I don't have talking points on it. But contests are also a great way. So again, I've already said, twice that people love free shit. And contests and giveaways are another great way to collect emails. Something else, because those don't always have to be free. Sometimes you can charge $1 to enter this raffle, right? So now you got $1 and you got an email for them joining your raffle, right? So you're still making money off of it, but you're also getting those emails. You can tell people, tag, put your email in the comments for a chance to win, and tag your friends, and every comment is an entry. People love stuff like that. Those are things that also, another free nugget, that's gonna add new email subscriptions for you, and it's gonna increase your engagement rate. Because now, think about it. If every person comments 10 times with another friend, and then those friends come on and comment 5 to 10 times, now your engagement on that post has gone up. More people are going to see it. And then more people are going to start to comment. And then now, think about it. That's all potential emails that you've gotten for your contest and your giveaway off that one thing. And it was twofold, because now your engagement is up, so you're reaching a larger audience, and you're gaining subscriptions. Free game. So that's all I'm going to say about contests, because yes, contests are great. But with all things, I'm going to continue to push, have a strategy. Do not just jump up tomorrow running a giveaway because Toy said you could use contests to gain emails. No, I want you to really think out, what is something in your business that you can offer people that still brings value, that's going to make them want to give you your email, and how does it benefit your business? If running a contest does not benefit you, don't do it. Simply put, like I told y'all the other day with Threads, if adding another social media plan to your marketing strategy does not fit you, you don't have to do it. Okay? And that goes with, yeah, that's the only one I'm going to say that about, because you need a lead magnet. You need to have an option at your checkout. And now taking me to where I'm going to tag Green in, you need to have opt-in forms and pop-ups on your website. That is a non-negotiable. You need something, a space on your website for people to put their email list, even if you don't have a lead magnet. Some people just really might like what you have and just want to learn more. You need something that encourages them to put that email in there so that they can learn more. So now, give me a second. I'm gonna add Ring. If y'all have questions, drop it. If not, I mean, we rolling, so regardless. But I think I did something wrong. Oh, wait, did it? Ah, yay!
Yo, wait, where
I'm
am I?
seeing a whole room.
Wait. Yeah.
Huh? I think it's a lag, Mom. So I see it before you see it. Can you see it now? Okay. My mom is like, where is he? I don't see him. I'm like, give him a second. Give him a second. Okay, so again, y'all, I bullied Ring into joining me tonight. So this is, although I told him what I'm gonna ask him, it's a little impromptu. So give him a little grace because he getting hit with all of this. Literally, y'all, 20 minutes before I went live, I called him and was like, yeah, you coming on tonight. So
No,
Ring,
I live this, so it's okay. This I live,
I know that's
so
right.
it's fun. Yeah, I live
No, that's
this.
right. Okay, so Ring, we talking opt-in forms, right? And
Yeah.
I kind of told you in my question, on the phone call, like my question for you is, what do you feel are the most optimal places for someone to put a form on their website to like maximize getting subscriptions? So I know a lot of people automatically put them in the footer of their website, which would mean people would have to scroll through the whole page to get to the bottom.
Yeah.
So do you feel like maybe it should be somewhere closer to the top? Should it be the top and the bottom? You take over while I give you some water.
Okay. First of all, thank you for inviting me again. Yes, I was kind of strong armed into this, but I didn't have anything, going on insane. So I love doing this, right? Shout out to my mom, hi Cheryl, or Mama Cheryl. That's Mama Love. So to answer the question, you want to have the most pertinent information about your business and your website typically within the first stroke of your mouse as you're scrolling through a website, or the first swipe if you're on a mobile device. So, depending on how aggressive you want to be, you want to have your form fill as close to the top as possible. A form fill is simply the box that you put on your website where you can have your name, or a name, email address, or phone number, or contact information, space where you can leave a message. Now, um, I said depending on how aggressive you want to be. For a lot of the websites that we design, if it's for a service company such as a plumber, electrician, sometimes for attorneys, we'll put the form fill closer to the top. So you'll have the hero image, which is the first image that you see. You have the tagline, quick blurb, and usually that form fill is right there at the top. Now, um, I always feel like for every service page on your website, you should have that form fill so someone can ask a question and you can start the engagement process from there. But if you just leave it down at the bottom, depending on how much content you have on your homepage, if it takes me a while to get there, I may not get there. So
I
you
might
have a
not get
short
there.
amount of time. Yeah, right. You have a short amount of time to capture my attention, get me to consider, and then get me to close by having strong call to actions throughout the parts of
Oh,
your website.
I'm glad you said that because my next question is definitely gonna be what is some verbiage you suggest for these call to actions? Because I know a lot of from my experience of just working with clients, a lot of them use the standard opt-in form, which just says sign up for our newsletter. That sounds boring. I don't want to sign up for that. So although that is a call to action, it's
Yeah.
boring. It's the chances of that converting are probably about less than 5%. So when it comes down
True.
to
It's more
using
like three.
call to actions and adding some little bit of copywriting into that opt-in form, what is some verbiage that you think people should use?
You I think you should be creative. Some of the things that catch me off guard, honestly, are the best. One of the most recent things I've seen is pop-ups on a website, and it'll say enter your email address, and on one side it'll say something slick like yes, I do want to save money, or nah, I'd rather not save money. And it makes me feel stupid for hitting nah, I don't want to save any
I
money.
use that strategy
Um,
on my stories.
yeah,
For those
it's
of
kind
you
of
that
funny,
engage in my story post, that's the same strategy I use.
but it's cool. So I think that you should talk to your audience the way that you would talk to them if you were face to face. If you can use some humor because of what you're doing, then use the humor. If you're doing something a little bit more serious, then make your call to action a little more um, you know, are you ready to die today? You know what I
God,
mean?
no, here's
Like,
my email. Take it.
it,
You can have it. You can have
no,
it.
right? So you're kind of forcing them to do it. But um, I'm starting to like the companies that are a little daring or and a little pushing. So just to clarify, what a call to action is simply call me now, call today, sign up here, sign up now. And it could just be just that simple. I see a lot of websites that never have a call to action. If they have a call to action, it's learn more, which is
Boring.
okay.
It's boring.
What she said.
I mean, I
What
can
she
give
said.
examples because I just redid one of my landing pages, and originally it was boring. It was cookie cutter. I can admit it. And I went back in and was like, it's cute, but it don't fit the wording, the verbiage on it didn't fit me. So I had to add in more. I'm ready. I want to join. Those are action words that make people feel like, yeah, I am ready. Let me click this button. And like he said, even with pop-up forms, a couple weeks ago, I gave y'all my example. When you hop on my website, big old picture of me pops up and it says, are you ready to make this official? I am marketing
Mm,
bay. I'm going to use that kind of verbiage. And again, when you get the email, it says we go together real bad because now you pay. Like, so when he said be creative, and I also love that he pointed out talking to your audience, because as y'all know, I'm heavy on the know your target audience. You also have to know
yes.
how to talk to them. So if you are, like you said, if you're more legal, you're more real estate, your verbiage is going to be more serious. It's going to be want to find the best counsel for your case. Click here. Like, yeah, that's not as silly and as funny as what I can do. Unless you are a realtor bay, and then yeah, you can use some of that verbiage, right? So I love that he said, know your audience, talk to your audience, know how they want to be talked to. And this is what I like to say. My mom laughs at me every time I use this as an example, but when you're out and you in a club and somebody want to talk to you, I'm the type, you got to buy me a drink before you start trying to take me home. These are the places where you buy them a drink before you try to take them home. You got to sweet talk them, okay? So again, when he said know how to talk to your audience, that's what's going to help you get the verbiage that's going to really get them to now take action, because that's what call to actions do. And I also love that the elephant, my twin, she put in, please make sure it has an exit option.
Mm.
Y'all, I will click off a website if the pop-up comes up and it's stuck. And sometimes that's not even on the website owners. That's not even their fault. However, you should test your website before you start letting everybody come on to it. So you should know that your pop-up form and or opt-in form is stuck, right? So just before I let you off the phone ring, my last thing is
Mhm.
gonna be, you have any kind of suggestions on like maybe a website that someone could check out that would help them to create a better opt-in form? Or I know y'all are super duper professional over there, and everything y'all do is check them out, True Digital Marketing. I'm just saying, but everything y'all do is super custom to every client. But I also know y'all do y'all research, so you may have come across something. Is there anything that you can suggest for people who are creating their own opt-in forms and pop-ups?
Absolutely. Go check out your competition. Right now we're on a live. I want to give a shout out to all my peoples who tapped in to support me. Everybody from my big brother to my man Taraji. And the reason why I wanted them to tap in, especially my big brother, was because he's in the process of gathering his thoughts on how he wants to do his business plan, how he wants to market himself, how he wants to put himself out there. And
You need to
I think this
have
part
me.
is really I think this part is really important. And then figuring out that whole process of what do I do, how do I do, and how do I get it done, right? So the beauty of it is there's somebody that's slightly ahead of all of us. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? LeBron had Kobe, Kobe had Michael, right? So I have my competitors, you have your competitors. And, I'm not trying to say that you have to be, uh, you know, um, cookie cutter or even copying of a style, but just take a look around, right? Just look and see what they're doing and how they're doing it, and that'll give you an idea of how much further that you can actually take it for yourself. So my research is looking at competitors in different states, different cities, sometimes relative type businesses, right? Like if you're a house DJ, I may look at a hip hop DJ's website,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or if you're a wedding planner, I may look at a event planner's website to kind of get an idea where it's in the realm, but it's slightly outside of your box. Because what you're looking for is you're looking for the fresh, the competitive, the one step ahead of you.
Yeah.
So you could be like, yeah, I see you, but you
Oh,
know
don't get
what?
them too much because we might need to do our live on competitive research.
That part.
Because even what
Yeah.
you said about knowing how to talk to your audience, knowing how your competitors talk will help you. So I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you for you start dropping too much, and y'all gonna have to come back on the 24th
Oh,
for that one.
inspiration, not duplication. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
facts,
yeah.
facts, and I'm
What's
so
up,
glad
Elephant? I'm gonna follow
you
her today.
should follow
I,
my twin.
I will. I'm gonna make sure I follow her account today.
Follow and okay, I'm so glad she said that, and we've drawn attention to the elephant because she's actually joining me next Monday at 9, because y'all know I start at 9 p.m. Not 9:01, not 9:05, 9 o'clock
That's right.
every Monday.
That's
And next week we're gonna talk about branding. I got some things about branding because a lot of your marketing really isn't the issue, it's your branding. Your branding is trash, as Ring would say. And you're struggling with your marketing because your branding is not in place. And I shared a excerpt, well, a link to a podcast that she's a part of. If I'm not mistaken, Twin, correct me, but it's I Create podcast. They did a whole episode on branding, and she literally was like, rebranding is not going to solve all your issues. And I was like, oh, Twin, that's our topic right there. I was struggling to figure out what we was going to talk about, but that was it. Because again, a lot of you are struggling with marketing, and you think changing your logo every 6 months is going to fix it. No, it's not. You don't even have your branding proposition. You don't even understand your why. You don't have a brand story. You don't know who your audience is. So all of those things have to be in place before you come to me or Reem wanting a website. Because I know, Reem, you done got people who want a website and don't even have a color pattern. They don't even know what style fonts they want. They don't even know their
We work.
tone of voice.
We work it out. We work it out. We work it out.
Listen, I was service-based for what, 4 years? I think that those are the things that drove me from being service-based. Because it was like nails down the chalkboard when they say, well, what do you think I should use? It's not my business. I can't
Well,
tell you what I think.
that part never
So,
ends. That
right?
part
So,
never ends. The whole what do you think?
wait, say that again because I
The
want to
whole,
make sure they heard you.
the whole what do you think never ends. We're going on 6 years, and it's fun, but it's still kind of nerve wracking at the same time because you would think that people have this all thought out,
Mm-hmm.
but they really come to you with puzzle pieces.
Yeah. I'm going to
Yeah.
say this, and pretty sure I'm going to repeat it next week because we're talking about branding next week. But I had a friend of mine, we were on the phone, and I was talking about colors and just kind of how we use color theory in branding and marketing. And I told her that I chose green, gold, and pink like a fleshy color pink for my brand colors because it's earth tones, and earth signifies abundance. The earth is always yielding. I'm marketing. I have a whole arrow in my logo to represent upward growth, right? So of course, and she literally said, "Toy, you thought that much about the colors you chose?" Absolutely, because now that's what my brand is perpetuating for people when they come to me. I want them to think money, growth, revenue, gold. So yeah, I'm gonna think that deep into it. So again, I just gave y'all the next 2 weeks gonna be fire because we're gonna hit y'all with the branding, and then we're gonna hit y'all with the competitive research, which actually goes into your brand strategy. All of that work together. Look at that. So Reem, thank you again for joining me.
Thank you.
I love you. I give all
Well,
the children my love, and Melinda, because I know she's over there. So tell her I said, hey girl.
Will do.
And tell her I still want her to come on, but we'll talk about it. I'm working with her. So so thank you. And again,
all right, talk to you soon.
Thank all of y'all for joining. If y'all have any questions, y'all can go ahead and shoot those questions. I'm going to skim the comments real quick just to make sure I have not missed anything. If y'all are ready for me to go, y'all know I need my thumbs up because those are my signs. So drop those thumbs up in the comments. Look at me talking too fast. I don't know why I talk this fast. But and then I have, like Reem said, a lot of his family joined. A lot of y'all don't know me. You aren't following me. So I'm just going to do a brief introduction of myself. And honestly, to a lot of my new followers that I've gained over the last couple of weeks, I am Toy, your marketing bae, aka I gave myself a new name, Coach Bae. I am a marketing coach for hobbyists transitioning into full-time entrepreneurship, aspiring entrepreneurs who don't know where to start or what they need, business owners who need marketing but they cannot afford a full-time marketing director, and or business owners who just need a little bit guidance to know where to go, right? So that is what I do. That's what I offer. My background is in social media management and marketing. I've done websites. I've done logo design. I do photography. I do videography. All your branding and marketing, your girl has been doing it over the last 10 years, more seriously in a business structure for the last 5. I got degrees. I do it all. So that's just me popping my shit tonight because I am definitely in my pop your shit era and I'm just giving it to y'all. But thank y'all again for joining me. Again, I do this every Monday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure y'all join me in the Elephant, my twin, next Monday because we're talking about branding and we're going to help you get it together. I love you all again and have a good night. Oh, wait, I said I was going to look at the comments to make sure I ain't missed nothing. Hold on. I don't want you to leave, but good luck. I'm talking about Reem. Did I get my thumbs up? I got 1 thumbs up. Give me 1 more so I can know. Ooh, Brandon Chicago marketing. That's our top. That's our title for next week. That's it right there. Yes, check out the I Create podcast, y'all. Check that out. Check that out. I think that's it. I think I got everything now. So thank y'all again. Oh, my strategy. I said somebody come back and tell me my strategy. Okay, I'm gonna keep this real quick. So earlier I was talking about email marketing and talking about a strategy to help you increase your open rate. I said click, but I meant open rate, right? So the first thing is think about the best times to send your emails because people like to ask that. Well, when do I know to send an email? Well, think about the times when people are on their phones, right? So I like to send my emails around like either lunchtime because most people are scrolling aimlessly through lunchtime. So the notification is gonna pop up. And I also try to do like the evening. So like around dinner time, because think about it. Most of us are scrolling our phones while we're eating dinner. So I work full time and then I get my child and we come home and I work out and then I do dinner and then around like 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm sitting down and I'm eating and I'm on my phone. People have the same behaviors, okay? So when you think about the best time to send your emails, it definitely starts with when are people on their phone. And then the second thing, when Reem said know how to talk to your audience, you want to use headers that are going to catch people's attention. So like I sent the email today about marketing Mondays. The header was Instagram is down again. And then the pretext said, haha, made you look, join me live tonight. Just something to grab their attention. If you get people's attention, they're going to click on it. So those are just 2 things. I said it was a really simple strategy. Think about when people are on their phones and use that as your time to send the emails and then get creative in your headers that makes them want to click. So that's all I have for y'all tonight. Again, join me live next Monday where me and the Elephant are going to talk about branding at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, I love y'all. Thank y'all again. I'm gone. Good night.